My name is DJ Kevin Sir, and welcome to Live on KEXP, broadcasting from 92.7 down in Ohlone territory in the Bay Area, 90.3 here in Duwamish territory, Seattle, worldwide at KEXP.org, and always available on the free mobile apps. These sessions are made possible by you, the listeners. We're a nonprofit, listener-powered station, so thank all of you who give and make these live sessions possible. I am honored to introduce one of my favorite songwriters and musicians there is, the wonderful Samantha Crain. Take it away. You're listening to Samantha Crain live on KEXP, and this is songs from Samantha's new album, Gumshoe, which just came out. It's be on one of my favorite albums of the year, hands down. So really happy to have you.
Howdy Toe, thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, hello.
Sneaks upon you. I'm on the scene, I ain't got a clue. I love you, Gumshoe. I'm your Sam Spade, silent but deadly, focused and heady. Good luck getting away. Wish I knew how to fit here, but I'm more like a leap year. Lucky for me, found the out a mystery. Gumshoe, the kind of love that sneaks up on you. I'm on the scene, I ain't got a clue. I love you, Gumshoe. You're my Nancy Drew. 9 lives in the afternoon. On the ball, you got the scoop. A deck of aces up your sleeve. Smartest cookie in a whole tin. Got me sitting here wondering how I ever closed a case before you came to stay. Gumshoe, the kind of second act route change, working up a liquidation. You and me up in a tree, KISSING. Forget about gathering facts. You're the only tough nut I wanna crack. Spend my whole life taking notes on you, my mystery. Gumshoe, the kind of love that sneaks up on you. I'm on the scene, I ain't got a clue. I love you, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, the kind of love that sneaks up on you. I'm on the scene, I ain't got a clue. I love you, Gumshoe.
That was the title track to Samantha Crain's most recent album, Gumshoe, the song Gumshoe. And this is live on KEXP, something made possible by you, the listeners. Thanks so much for making this happen. This is live on KEXP with Samantha Crain.
There are fields out by the municipal airport, owned by the college here. Most days I go out with my dog as night is coming nearer, and I pretend it's all mine. The tall grass and dogwood trees
This is live on KEXP. Samantha Crain, Brine, and Billy. Thank you so much for that incredible session.
Oh,
and thank you, Mahalo Nui, for your wonderful work. I think this is your 6th album.
Seventh?
7th?
Yeah.
My Lord.
I don't know. I lose count.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I watched, you posted a video about the making of this record. And I don't know, the feelings that really came to mind was trust and collaboration. Mm-hmm. Can you kind of talk about that and how putting trust in working with people that you trust in the collaboration, how that actually brings you more into what your vision than kind of isolating?
Yeah, 100%. I think the thing that I was really sort of exploring on a personal level, outside, I mean, the things I'm doing personally always end up turning into like whatever the record is about. And so personally, I was really focused in my life on how unsustainable I felt my life had become as like doing everything so independently and just relying so heavily on myself and kind of just being a lone wolf. That's just kind of how I've been ever since I was a kid. I always just sort of took care of myself, did my own thing. And as I've gotten older, I've learned that with all of the hardships that come in life, it's really important to be able to have people in your life that you can rely on, and also for them to be able to rely on you. And so because this is something that I was trying to garner in my personal life, this is kind of how the song started building, kind of about being able to trust other people, being able to have those close relationships, and open yourself up to community. And I figured if I'm writing a bunch of songs about this, then the way that I need to record the album is in a more collaborative way, trusting other people that like the songs are going to sound how they're supposed to sound, and I didn't need to like have such a tight grip on the control of like how the record was going to sound. So we recorded the bulk of the tracks just like live in a room together, all the drums and bass and guitar and vocals, and then we sort of, sprinkled in some things on that. But we all just sort of like arranged them in the room right before we recorded them. So it was really just a good crash course for me anyways, on just like collaboration and trust with other people that I felt like close enough to make that happen.
That's amazing. And I think as Penny Pinchland on the record is also another amazing native artist, the Libreeze, and also a member of Gumshoe.
Yeah, Billy's actually the drummer for Labris. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, Labris? I've been saying it wrong this entire time.
Labris, yes. Yeah. But she does all the background vocals on the record, yeah.
That's amazing. Do you feel like that collaboration helped? Like sometimes, do you feel like it helped you see some things from a different perspective and allowed you to walk through doors you didn't know were there?
100%. I mean, that's the most important thing about trusting other people and collaborating is that, like, you're getting another perspective. You're getting ideas that you wouldn't have personally come up with. You're getting, you're also, like, allowing yourself to take a break so you can have the energy to come up with your next best idea.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I always forget is sometimes you need to step back and let someone else take over so you have like enough energy to keep going, and you just kind of trade off.
That's wonderful. Yeah. It goes so many places. I think that it is uniquely, it's just, I love hearing your sound evolve like through your records, and it felt like such a big collaborative thing, but it just feels like a further evolution into the sound that is you. So I love the album Gumshoe, and I also want to talk about the artwork for the album, but also all the singles.
Oh yeah.
I was watching the singles roll out. I think I got the honor to premiere one of them, and so every time, can you just talk about? I became a little bit nerdy about what's the next single going to look like, or what's the album cover going to look like.
So I hand beaded all of the artwork for the record. So that includes like the album cover and then all of the individual single artworks. And kind of the reasoning behind that was, I've always loved traditional beadwork. I love going to art market and seeing my friends that do beadwork, and I've always thought it was great. And I originally wanted someone to do it for me, but then knowing how much those pieces cost and like kind of the scope of what I had in mind, I was like, I'm not going to be able to afford this. So like the only way this is going to happen is if I do this myself. So I started doing that. And then as I was doing it, I realized that it also ties into this idea of collaboration because, a tiny little 11, it's called like an 11 bead is so small by itself, it doesn't look like anything, but then you get thousands of them laid out together and it makes this beautiful, beautiful picture. And that is a very meditative, slow process. I joke that like it took me longer to do all of the artwork than it did to make the record. And so you have a lot of time to think about that, to sort of like meditate on this thing that was so important to me at my life, which was about collaboration. But the Gumshoe cover artwork is sort of a mixture of traditional Choctaw patterns that you would find like in traditional pottery, and also some stuff that I sort of like self-designed to be like modern Choctaw, I guess.
Yeah.
And then with the single artwork, I just sort of thought of whatever image came to mind first about that song and sort of made a picture of that. So for instance, Dragonfly, I've got it's just a dragonfly. And then for Dart, I had a dartboard. And Riding Out the Storm is like a big flash of lightning hitting the ground, like a true Oklahoma thunderstorm. And then Beatitudes is the field. It's a picture of the field that I talk about in the song where me and my dog Marty go walk all the time. So
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a beautiful representation, but to me, I look at it and I see the amount of time it takes to do beadwork. We actually have aunties who listen to Sounds of Survivance, a show I co-host here on KEXP, who text in from Oklahoma. They wake up early and they bead while listening to the show.
Amazing.
So I just thought it was a beautiful, the amount of effort and time that it takes to do that showed a lot of, I felt an intentionality in that meditative kind of sense around each song. It was very precious to see. And it's very precious and amazing to see any Native person just thriving and doing your work. So as someone who comes from, my ancestors were colonized like yours, just to see you do your work, to see you flourish and do your thing, and seeing so many incredible indigenous people just thrive and make beautiful art for the world to see. It's a pleasure and it's an honor to be able to share it. So thank you so much, Samantha. And Brine and Billy, thank you for being here. And thank you, the listeners. KEXP, we are a listener-powered station. It's because of listeners and viewers like you, talking to all you future people watching on YouTube. Thank you for making your donations. And if you haven't done it and you'd like to do so, go to kexp.org. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share. All right? Thank you so much.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.